Kenneth.
That's my name, sir, spoken thrice.
There's a foulness wafting from your foul enclosure device.
Surely crap you must be speaking.
That's the stench of which I speak.
And from whence hath this stench cometh?
From that critter with the beak.
There's no stench that I can sense, Bob.
Hath thy nostrils gone insane? Hath thy stench-sensing synapses slept from out thy troubled brain? Nay, proximity for long terms must have dulled thy senses ken. For I smell it now, and when I sniff, I smell it once again.
Your bird smells, your bird smells. Don't you know your bird smells? Your bird smells, your bird smells. Don't you know your bird smells?
The olfactory offensive Bob that you insinuate. Could they not be from the fumes produced digesting what you ate? For the nose may have which smelt it verily could be attached to the anus which hath failed to check thy free sir for a patch.
Why, how dare you, can you bastard, ne'er a stench so ripe and foul hath erupted from the depths of any mortal human bowel, let alone those that I call my own. Oh, can you caustic cad?
Bob, you poo don't smell like roses.
Yeah, but can it ain't that bad?
Your bird smells, your bird smells. Don't you know your bird smells? Your bird smells, your bird smells. Don't you know your bird smells?
Look upon your alley parrot. Was it your intent to scare it when you lined its cage with lyrics by Rob Zombie and Sid Barrett? Does it did what anything would do at quarters such as these? Unleashed its bowels contents with no small degree of ease.
Is it really necessary to critique my aviary by the way of nasal passages both you can see and Harry?
No inspection was conducted, I just merely passed it by, and the stench did in affront the very laws that always lives by, because
your bird smells, your bird smells. Don't you know your bird smells? Your bird smells, your bird smells. Don't you know your bird smells?
Kenneth.
Bobby voice, doth feed my rage.
Get thy stench from off thy pet, sir.
Get thy nose from out my cage, for this pseudo-foppish discourse now hath reached its ending line.
May thy testes then explodeth,
and may thee, Bob, choke on thine.
Your bird smells, your bird smells. Don't you know your bird smells? Your bird smells, your bird smells. Don't you know your bird smells? Your bird smells, your bird smells. Don't you know your bird smells? Your bird smells, your bird smells. Don't you know your bird sonic smells?
Happily married with a house and 3 mistresses. Even with the beard I'm not as hairy as my sister is. Got a new Hummer, 2 Ferraris and some Lexuses. And all the girls I know got the big breastises. I got a 10-story mansion on the beach with a swimming pool filled up with the drool of Robin Leach. Richer than a Twinkie, I got so much cash that to me Paris Hilton is poor white trash. I take 47 weeks of vacation a year. When people piss me off, I can make them disappear. Every time I sneeze, I get a feature on the news. The reporter says gesundheit and hilarity ensues. And how did I get to be the man that I am? I got among men only without the tan. It's simple, every time I have to make a choice, I just listen to my little inner voice. And he says,
shave all the hair off your butt and glue it to your nostrils.
Okay.
Steal all the milk from all the supermarkets and put it back in the cows.
Alright.
Find out which species of rodent is the most flammable.
Okay.
Let's see what fun crafts we can make using only a chainsaw and Regis Philbin.
Yeah! So how do I explain my little cranial expressions, intuition, premonition, or demonic possession? It could be God, an angel, or my dead Uncle Paul, or that nasty purple fuzzy thing that lives in my wall. Doesn't matter, and to be honest, I don't want to know, cause thanks to him I've never had to deal with an HMO, and I can go show off my rocket power solical bins. I tell you, life is so much nicer with invisible friends.
Record an all-banjo Falco tribute album.
Done and done.
Put on a tutu, glue 2 live wiener dogs to your face, and prance around the subway terminal screaming, "Stop looking at me!"
Okay.
There's no reason not to have sex with a cheese grater.
Huh. No, suppose not.
Set up a stand outside of Kmart with a plate full of frozen peas and a sign reading "Take one." If anyone asks you what the hell you're doing, give them a button that says "I asked about the peas."
He's become my best friend, sticks with me to the end. Thanks to him I'll never live on ramen noodles again. And he's always by my side, every minute, every hour. Though it does get kinda creepy when I'm trying to take a shower. Still, I can't complain cause he made me rich and figured out it was the possum milk that made me itch. If this seems weird, remember, the voice made me do it. I don't question what he says, I just get up and get to it.
Itemize everything in your cat's litter box for the next 7 years and mail a report to the president with a note saying, "Here!"
Good idea.
It's time to find out what urinal cakes taste like.
If you say so.
Get a black and white horizontally striped suit, a mask, and a bowling ball with a small length of rope hanging from it and tiptoe around the airport.
Sounds like fun.
How old does a baby need to be before it's too big to fit down the toilet?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Keep swallowing magnets until your farts can erase videotapes.
So to that guy in my head, I just want to say thanks for removing my angst. So I'm no longer shooting blanks, and now I own several banks. We'll send inflatable watch and paid Justin Timberlake to let me kick him in the crotch. I followed his advice and now I'm making major duckets. If it wasn't for him, I'd still be processing McNuggets. So when life makes you feel like you should have stayed in bed, just listen to the voice in your head, and he'll say,
Fat people are full of toys. Go get some.
yeah!
Build a 20-foot-tall nude statue of Tony Goldmark licking warm margarine off a malnourished dolphin out of onions, pez, and lint.
With pleasure.
If Yanni didn't want to be set on fire and jump down a flight of stairs, surely he would have said so explicitly by now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Go to a McDonald's playland, tie that big Officer Big Mac thing to the back of your car and drive away at 90 miles an hour. When a cop pulls you over, roll down the window and indignantly ask, what?
You got it.
Move to New Jersey and become a comedy rap artist.
Do I have to?